And there you have it. My beautiful guest is Amdia Abdul Latif. Good morning, Amdia.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I mean, how do you feel, you know, knowing that you've achieved all these?
Okay, there's this satisfaction.
Okay.
Yes, because this has been years of hard work,
Right.
dreams. Yes, and then like staying up, awake in the night.
Yeah.
So seeing such an impact, it gives me a lot of satisfaction, and then I'm so proud of the journey so far.
You ought to be.
Yeah, because this started a long time ago, and then yeah.
Which one exactly? Because you've done quite a lot. So which one exactly are you saying?
Yeah, so I started in 2016 with an NGO called Ru Girls EMS. Yeah, so I started an NGO. That was when I relocated to the rural community as a service teacher. Yeah, so after graduating at the university from KNUST, I was posted to rural neighborhood as a service teacher.
Right.
Yeah, so that was when I became acquainted with some of the challenges the young girls were going through. Yes, I mean, extreme poverty, inequality, and then underdevelopment. So a large number of my girls were actually dropping out of school.
Right.
I mean,
your girls from the school that you were posted at?
Yeah, my class, the girls I teach.
Okay, the class you were teaching.
Yes, yes, they were missing school days.
Right.
Some, I mean, when I tried to get acquainted more, I started asking questions. That was when I realized, in fact, some of my brilliant students, yes, they were resorting to unhygienic means like socks, which is very popular, by the way. And then newspapers, dirty rags.
Newspapers?
Yes, they are available, I mean, easily available.
Wow.
And then dried leaves, because they are also very available in the rural community.
Okay.
Yes, so when they are also unaware about their menstrual cycle, so it comes unannounced. So they're readily available, anything at all that can just absorb or hold blood, that's what they use. And then recently when I traveled to the north too, through some of these interactions, I came across these young girls who also admitted to using ash, charcoal ash. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes. Yes. In fact,
how
I have
do
it.
they do
I have the recording. Yes. So she was like, she uses ash because, you know, when she gathers them and then add a bit of water and then dampen it, it thickens. It's a good absorbent. Yes. It absorbs a lot of water. So when they put it there, they just need something to just, I mean, menstruate, like to just hold up the blood from leaking or soiling their dresses, and then irrespective of the, I mean, these things expose them to severe health risk.
Exactly.
And in fact, some of them too they had no option, but they were pushed to exchange sex for pads. In fact, that's one of the
exchange sex for pads.
Yes, it's very common. It's a common trade in the poorest areas of Ghana. Yes.
Wow.
Where young girls are pushed to, I mean, sleep with men, mostly older men, just so they can have money to purchase sanitary pads. Yeah, so it's very sad, and then it exposes them to teenage pregnancy, sexually transmitted diseases, and some of these young girls get pregnant, drop out of school, family starts very early stage, repeating the cycle of poverty and then inequalities in their communities. So you see how, that's the issue about menstruation.
So when you started this initiative, I mean, in the profile that we just listened to, you started a pen and pad project, and then you have distributed over 5,000 sanitary reusable.
Yes, in fact, when I started, I wanted to help the girls in my school.
Okay.
So I started I purchased my first pads, in fact, sponsored by my mom.
I was going to ask you.
Yes, she bought my first 300 packets of disposable sanitary pads for me.
Okay.
And then I distributed it to the young girls in the community and the surrounding communities, the young girls in the school and the surrounding communities. But this was it. The problem persisted because they needed monthly supply. You know, menstruation is a monthly thing. So every month they'll call you, Madam, we need, the month has, I mean, we need pad, you know, and they also lack proper disposal facilities. I mean, you go to the urinal. By the way, they share this one, I mean, urinal with the boys. You go there and then you find used pad with their organic matter all over. Very, very bad. So, yeah, it was a challenge as well. So that was when I realized, oh my God, I needed to think, I mean, deeper. There should be a way. Right. We must start thinking, and we should innovate. And the word is actually, I mean, looking for sustainable solutions to the menstrual health and waste challenge across the globe. Because currently, 300, let me say about 500 million women and girls are suffering from period poverty globally. Right. And sadly, in Ghana, there's a new research that states 95% of girls miss school, sometimes miss school because of menstruation. And this does not only affect their health and well-being, and their quality of education. It also affects or impacts the female workforce, impacting the national economy at large. So this is it's a problem that it's actually a human rights problem, and it's also a public health issue as well. So we needed to start innovating. We needed to start rethinking of solutions. And aside the young girls struggling, the normal sanitary pads we have in the market actually is creating plastic pollution at an alarming rate. Right. One single disposable sanitary pad, for instance, contains 5 plastic bag carriers. That's just the rubber bag we buy food and Five of that. Just for one single pad. Okay. Yes, and they take about 800 years to decompose, outliving the entire lifespan of the user. So all the pads you've been using, you and I, they are still lying somewhere. In fact, the very first pad that was made is still lying somewhere. So, in fact, when you throw your pad away, where exactly does it go? It's either ends up in our throat gutters, because most of the time that's where we put them, creating floods and causing drainage blockage, or when we throw them around, they end up being played around by dogs, or these voodoo men go around. You are like, I've actually never thought of this way. Voodoo men, I mean, go around and pick them for their own things, or if they don't end up on the landfill, in fact, they find their way into the ocean, endangering marine species. And these plastics actually break down into microplastics, and then they end up, I mean, finding traces in our bodies. In fact, newborn babies contain like traces of microplastic in their system. And there's also a research that also states that 90% of bottled water contain microplastics. So we are, I mean, causing harm to ourselves and the ecology. And to top of it all, there's also a recent study. I do a lot of readings, you know. So that reveals that the disposable pads actually contain some toxic chemicals, which are cancer-causing toxic reproductive health toxins, actually, reproductive toxins, which creates cancer or lead to reproductive cancer and infertility amongst women. Oh, wow. Yes. So all these things actually, like, it's calling for a dire need for us to start thinking, to innovate sustainable solution that is good for our health, that is good for the body, and it's good for the pocket as well, because we all know the cost of sanitary pads now. So so we need something that's good for our pockets as well. So that's when after going through all this, I did a lot more of research, and then I came up with this crazy idea. Crazy because when I started it, people were like, "Oh my God, what reusable pad? Reusable? How?" In fact, I myself, I was skeptical when the idea started coming. But when I tried it for the first time, do you know how I did it? How? I just used sachet water, and a couple of other local materials. I put them together, plus my research. Oh my goodness, it was just amazing. I was just shouting in the bathroom because it worked perfectly. It worked. What I wanted was to, like, something that can absorb my blood, something that's, I mean, would not leak and soil my dress, because that's what we need to find for the young girls instead of using unhygienic. It's worked. So yeah, that's how it all came around. I mean, yeah, and then now here
but then
we are.
Before that, you had used other reusable products, pads, right? You had tested other reusable.
Yes.
pads.
So no, before that, I had
never
even heard of reusable sanitary pad. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The idea even seemed a bit of
like so far-fetched.
Yeah. So when I came across it during my research, I was taken aback. Yeah, because I've never seen or heard about it before.
Wow.
So when I started sharing it with family and friends, my mommy was excited, my husband was, but a couple of friends were, oh my God, they'll laugh at you.
Yeah,
like,
because we are all used to the disposable ones.
Yes,
that's what a lot of us are used to.
All these things are born out of the years of stigma, misconceptions surrounding menstruation. We've been told menstruation is dirty and impure. We've been told menstrual blood is full of whatever. So for the convenience of just throwing away, the disposable pad came. So just because we ourselves as women, we do not even appreciate our biological and physiological way our bodies work, we also tend to buy in the fact that menstruation is dirty. Menstruation is just a biological, it's just beautiful. It is just the shedding of the uterus and unfertilized egg. In fact, it is it is very pure and natural, and when you are menstruating, that's what makes you a woman and a fruitful woman as such. So I had to start with education, yes, because women need to begin to understand their bodies, appreciate your body. That is when you begin to know who you are and how you bleed. We bleed very, very pure substance. It's not an unhygienic or even germs, because normally when a woman is unable to care for herself during menstruation, that's when she comes in contact with infections. That's true. Because already for the menstrual blood that's coming out, it's pure. But when you are already having some infections down there, that is when the blood mixes up with already infections in your vagina, and then it creates a whole lot of smell. Yes. So, and also the chemicals that are used in the disposable pads, they are the coagulants. They react with the blood. And they create this pungent smell. Because the disposable pad, because it's made of plastic, it does not allow airflow. So when you use it, just within a short time, you realize
everything is literally trapped in there.
Exactly. There's no airflow. There's no breathability. It's like there's a lot of things happening there, and there's this reaction. You know, of course, when the blood meets the chemical with no air, it will form something else, and with time you'll be hearing some smell. And it's surprising when some women say menstrual blood smell. It doesn't. In fact, when you use our product, the reusable product, because it's breathable and allows airflow, and it's very comfy and fluffy on the VV. When you wear it, it's just like you're wearing your normal panty. So there's no any smell because it's breathable. It's very comfortable and fluffy. I always say pamper your VV. Yes, because when you wear it, it's like you are pampering her. She also deserves some pampering. So basically that is it.
Let's talk about EcoPeriod. EcoPeriod reusable sanitary pad, and that's, you know, we have some on here on the table, so we can, if you can have a closer look at the pads. I mean, the packaging is super on point, very attractive.
Thank you.
Very, very attractive. But let's talk about the production of EcoPeriod reusable sanitary pad.
Okay, so we locally produce high quality, eco-friendly, non-toxic and affordable reusable sanitary pad. And I do this along with health education, menstrual and reproductive health education. For women and girls in both rural and urban areas. And then we do so, in doing so too, we create employment for socially disadvantaged women in the rural areas, because most of these women fall victim of gender-based violence due to over-dependency on their partners. So strategically, I am employing these women single mothers, women with 4 or 5 kids, unemployed. Yeah.
Okay.
So these are the women I employ in the production and the marketing and distribution, so that they can, gain some livelihood income and then also be able to support their families. Yes, and then at the same time, you also save the planet from tons of menstrual plastic part pollution from single-use disposable parts. Yeah, basically. So our eco-period reusable sanitary pad is actually made from the finest organic, sustainable organic materials. They are the top. I don't know if I can open it.
Yes, please. You can. You can.
Yes. So we have a seal to ensure
seal. Okay.
Safety, and then I always make sure I get my safety and hygiene practice on point. So that's because it's a hygiene product, and you have to make sure you don't transfer any infections to the product. Oh my God. Yes. So basically,
but using it at home, do we have to do this at home?
No, it's because it's not mine.
Right.
Yes. Okay. But if it's for you, all you need to do is just get your hands washed. And they're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is for purpose of demonstration. So this is how the kit comes. This is our deluxe kit, which contains a lot of the parts, and then it contains carry pouch. Yes, the carry pouch helps to carry the parts, the extra parts.
Yeah. So instead of carrying the entire box in your bag or something, you can just take out one.
Exactly.
Put it in the pouch.
Exactly. So when you are going, you just put one here.
Yeah.
Slot it in your bag, and then you use another one. My panty is in my bag.
Okay.
Okay. So if I can get it for demonstration.
Right. Okay.
Yes. So
can we kindly help Amdia get the panty out of the bag so that
in the
it will
bag,
help
the other bag, the other bag, not this one, the eco period bag.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Then there was one for. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I think it's
fine.
still in the bag.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. So this is our carry pouch. Yes. So you can use it to transfer your pad. It is waterproof.
Okay.
Inside. So when you put it in, it won't soil. Like even if it gets soiled, you just have to wash it, and then it's good to go.
It's good to go.
You just dry it.
Okay.
Yes. So. This is our pad. This is our eco-friendly, reusable sanitary pad. It is made from the finest absorbent materials. The top layer absorbs quickly and dries fast. That's how it works. That's how it functions so amazingly. And then we have the inner core, which double absorbs. And then we have the outer layer, which prevents leakage. Very beautiful. If you can feel the texture, is very soft on the skin.
Okay.
Very fluffy.
Very fluffy too.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah. So,
okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think that you need the panty to demonstrate how to put it on. Okay. So if you can kindly get it.
Okay. So unlike the disposable pads, which contain toxic chemicals, our pads, our reusable sanitary pads are 100% chemical free from all the synthetic gels and chemicals and fragrances. Can you believe they put fragrances and
on the disposable mint and all that?
This is pure organic, free from all those toxic chemicals. So it actually reduces your risk of allergies and itches, vaginal itches and rashes. It also prevents or reduces your risk of fungal infections and cervical infections and other things, making it very comfortable to wear, easy to wash and dry, and it's designed to promote good health and save cost. Okay. So we have our panty here. So
I mean, after you're done demonstrating how to put it on, I would love to know how, you know, the washing
goes, I'll get there.
The drying and then all that.
Yes, so this is how it's used. Very simple. So normally for me, when I'm about going to the washroom to bath, I'll just get my everything set before I go to the bathroom. So you just wrap it comes with some beautiful snaps to hold the pants firmly.
Right.
Yes, so this is how it looks.
Okay, okay.
Very beautiful and simple as well. Yeah, so you can see.
And there you have it.
Yes, and discreet. When you wear it, it doesn't show you are wearing anything. Yes, so with this, you can actually do all your sporting activities. If it is a young girl, she can do all her sporting activities, jump around, move about, do everything. Very comfortable.
Nothing like
in fact, this one can stay for more than 8 hours compared to the disposable pads. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, so if you want to change, you just you see the snaps?
Yeah.
You just remove it and then
Take it out.
Fold it nicely like a purse. Nicely.
Oh, and then you lock it up again.
Like a purse. Beautiful. Yeah.
I see.
Yes, and then you slot it
back
you
into
remember
the pouch.
Yes, you remember we have extra one here. So you take it out, you change, and then you put this back.
So you have 2 pouches in the deluxe?
No, it's actually one
just
pouch.
one.
Yes, we have one pouch and we have dryer, our beautiful dryer. So when you come home and then you remove it, when you're ready to wash at your own convenience, it does not smell because of the fineness of materials used. It does not smell. Even if it stays overnight, it won't smell. It will only dry up. So you come home and then when you're ready to wash at your own convenience, normally in the bathroom, you just have to soak it in a pill for just 1 minute. Sometimes you don't even need to soak it. It will just, like, you put it in water and then all the blood will come out. Very simple and easy like that. All the blood will come out. It doesn't hold thin, but it's very absorbent as well. And then when you just squeeze the water, pour it away. Now it's left with just the material, and then you can wash it with water and soap, just like the way you wash a normal
So you can wash it with any soap at all. It doesn't matter.
People will try to, based on experience and feedback, people would want to use some chemicals just to send it. No, it's just the normal soap, no bleaching soaps or anything. It will stay the way. Just the normal soap. His soap works perfectly. So clean works, but not strong bleach substances. So when you wash it, it is very easy to wash as well. When you wash it, you just put it in our dryer. We have some beautiful dryer. We made it out of feedback. Because people would normally not want to be drying their parts outside. But we encourage to be dried outside because so you
the sun.
Yes, for the sun. So you slot it beautifully like this inside, and then voila, see. It's good to be dried outside. You just hang it. No one will know it's your pad. One, it's discreetly for drying. Secondly, it prevents any other infection like housefly or any insect from coming in contact with your pad. Within 2 hours, it's dried in the sun, and I mean the sun's heat is capable of sterilizing it for next use again. So simple as that. So when it's fully dried, at the end of the month, you wash everything off again. You pack everything nicely. And
wait for the next month.
And wait for the next month. You put it in your carry pouch. And then you're good to go. Month after month, it can be reused for at least 1 year. But
the same box?
The same box. A kit can provide women and girls an easily accessible and affordable way to manage for at least 1 year. Yes, in a dignified and eco-conscious manner. Yes, so for 1 year, actually, you can reuse this.
Unfortunately, we are beginning to be pressed with time. It's time for us to wrap up the segment.
Yes.
But then before you go, competition. Let's talk about, just tell us something briefly about your competitors.
Okay, so our competitors, let's say the imported disposable sanitary pads. Okay. We also have people also who are also innovating around biodegrade because it creates a lot of waste. So we have pads that are being made from plant-based, like banana fiber. Yeah, they are also good. They are biodegradable, but they are not reusable. Okay. In a world where we are encouraging reuse and recycling and reducing waste and rethinking. Yes, so actually we stand above all, and the manual production as well, because compared to the plastic disposable pads, the manual production creates a whole lot of, like, the large scale production creates greenhouse gas effects and global warming, release carbon emission into the atmosphere. But we use manual production, saves all these large scale production. So yeah, basically with our competitors, we are of course on top, and affordability as well.
Affordability.
Yes, because
how much does this cost?
Okay, so at the moment we are running promotion. Okay. Yes, to December. So we have, this is 70 cedis. Okay. But there are promotional packages available for bulk purchases as well. Okay. And then we have the starter kit. The starter kit is just to allow those who want to try. They are so skeptical but would want to try. So this is the starter kit that allows you, contains 2 parts and the carry pouch and then the care and use instructions for you to be able to try. And then if you are comfortable with this.
How much is that going for?
This goes for 30 cedis. We have the one with the carry pouch, which goes for 35 cedis. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, for something that you can use for up to a year.
Yes, in fact, it has a lifespan of about 3 good years. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Amdia, before we go, I want to put you on the spot. Now, 3 very important tips that have really helped you in this business.
Okay, I would say number 1, solve a burning problem. Identify a problem that you think you can solve. You can just look around yourself, your community, even it starts from home. Yeah. Just look around, see any problem you think you can solve. And then people will chase you for this product because you are solving a need. Right. You are solving a problem in the community and even like globally. And then people will chase you with money just for the products. Yeah. Basically, that's 1 tip. 2, I also say go for your passion. Start a business that matches your personality. Okay. I started this 2016. I've been doing this, and in fact, my first, as I said, I started with my own resources. I could go and do Ambassador of Men's Health Education without pay because I love to do it. Because I'm passionate about menstrual health. I'm passionate about girls' education, and I'm passionate about gender equality because personally, I have, based on my background and my personal experience and struggles, I also want to empower young girls, and I believe menstrual health, as I said earlier, is a human rights and a public health issues, and addressing menstrual health through this innovative solution actually mutually enforces 7 of the current sustainable development goals. Because 1, as I provide these amazing products that is giving them young girls, women and girls, good health and well-being, it is actually keeping them in school to receive quality education. Yes, and then when they get the quality education, they will be able to achieve gender equality. True. Yes, because they will be empowered to earn higher income to achieve gender equality. And then when they are empowered to, achieve income, it actually provides them with decent work and economics. Yeah, so economic growth. And then this innovative idea also helps in terms of climate change, climate action, because as I said earlier, it saves, a lot, like the carbon emissions and large-scale production of plastic production of the disposable parts. Yeah. And the reuse of it also saves a lot of disposable parts from ending up in our oceans, endangering marine species as well. And then lastly, I would also, 1 tip is it's working for me as empowering your employees. I mean, the teamwork makes the dream work. There's something like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my team members are like, they're so amazing. I always find ways of empowering them to be able to like participate. Like, it starts with ownership. You make them feel part of the business, owning the business, and taking up initiative, even in your absence. They should be empowered, and it all starts with their strength and dedication and commitment, because they run your organization, they run your mission, they produce the product, they come in contact with. That's
Okay, Amdia. So I have a few messages coming through on our WhatsApp line. Amdia, so this one says, good morning, please, where can we get this in Tamale?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe we can put out some numbers.
Okay, all right. So this is another message. Please, where can we get the Equiperior sanitary pads in the Western North region? This one also says, okay, no, we can't read this. We can't read this. So yeah, basically the messages that are coming through is people asking where they can get the disposable, the reusable sanitary parts. And so Ambriya, please put your contact out there. Okay, so you can reach us through these two contacts, 0249 683565, and I repeat that again, 0249 683565 and 0552 876-004. Yes. So I'll just social media.
Yes, social media. Okay, so on social media we are Equiperiod Pad on Instagram. Yes, Equiperiod Pad, and then Rude Girls EMS on Instagram as well. Yeah, these are our handles, and we are on Facebook. Yeah. Okay, dear. Well, thank you very much. This one says, good morning. The lady is doing well. May God bless her. Yes, I mean, she's doing amazing. Thank you very much for the message. And, okay. So, yes. Anyway, so, dear, thank you so much. And thank you so much for sending in your messages. And I hope that your questions have been answered. So, the number that she put on, she just mentioned, you can call them if you're interested in purchasing these amazing reusable sanitary pads. So, I've been speaking with Amdia Abdul Latif, who is the founder and CEO of Rude Girls EMS and EcoMe Africa. All right. Thank you once again, Amdia. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is where we end this segment, Women in Business, right here on Prime Morning, this awesome Monday morning. There's another conversation coming up, and so you don't want to go anywhere. My name is Asiedua Akumia. We'll be right back.